Hi everyone. In this video we're going to talk about how to read food labels. It's a really important skill that you must develop to help keep you safe. It sounds like it should be easy, right? But the reality is that reading food labels can be really tricky. Even with foods you've eaten a million times, it is still important to read the label every time you buy this food. This is because ingredients and manufacturing processes change without any warning. The most common food allergies are to eggs, milk, nuts, seafood, shellfish, soy, and wheat. Now what can be so tricky is that these foods commonly show up as ingredients in other foods that you might not think of. For those of you allergic to milk, watch out when eating deli meat. The word casein is a milk protein and is actually used in some deli meats to help bind them together. Ice cream may actually contain wheat, and soy can actually be found in cereals and tuna fish. Something else to really watch out for is foods that don't contain any allergy-causing ingredients. Well, these can still be extremely dangerous if they are accidentally touched by someone that has handled nuts or prepared on equipment that processes any allergy-triggering foods. The only way to prevent a food allergy reaction is to avoid the problem food altogether. And since we can't tell if a food contains an allergen just by looking at it, federal regulations have been put in place to help people with food allergies in identifying such foods and avoiding them. There are 3 things you should look for when looking at labels. First, you should look for the allergen's common name, or name that is more frequently used. You should also look for the word contains, and then the name of the food allergen. For example, contains wheat or contains milk. And lastly, you should look for foods that are in parentheses. This usually means that it's a less common form of the allergen. For example, the word albumin. It's an egg product. Now, would you ever have thought that reading a list of ingredients could be so complicated? It's sort of like deciphering a code. If you're not already an expert at reading food labels, give it a try the next time you go to your grocery store. Please comment below on some of the things you find, along with any tips you think might be helpful. See you next time.